आजा मेरी गाड़ी में बैठ जा आजा मेरी गाड़ी में बैठ जा झकास
Chakas.
चलो चलो
Easy. Chalo. Easy.
yeah chalo and if you want to say let's go fast you can say jaldi chalo.
Jaldi chalo.
Yes. What are the few food items that you really love here? Like if you could like describe the experience and list down your favorite Indian dishes, that'll be great.
Without any hesitation is butter chicken. Butter chicken is my favorite thing. I eat the brain of the goat. So
Bheja fry.
Beta fry. I try out for this.
What is the biggest sacrifice that you made to fulfill your dream of becoming one of the greatest footballers of all time?
My happiness.
Hi everybody, I'm Sakshma Srivastav and I hope that all of you are happy and healthy. My guest today is football legend Patrice Evra. He's been captain to Manchester United as well as the France national team. Hello, hi.
Hello, hi.
Namaste.
Namaste.
You look so good with your royal blue kurta. That's so cool. Where did you get that?
I'll be honest, we went to a shop with a friend and I'm falling so much every second in love with the Indian culture. It's 4 years I wanted to come here, but because of a crazy busy schedule, I couldn't come, but I made it. It's just here. I am just here for 3 days. Soon as I land, my face was just smiling. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys because you really make me happy.
And you made time for us in these busy 3 days. That is really nice of you. Thank you so much. You know, when I told my friends that I'm going to be shooting with you, they were like, oh my God, please give me 1 minute with him. 10 seconds is fine. I want to tell him that I love him. I was like, sorry, this is not how it works. It's going to just be me. And that made me feel how fortunate I am to be getting this time with you. And you mentioned that you have completely enjoyed the Indian culture. I saw a post of your Instagram where you're wearing a kurta, you are driving a rickshaw, and you are singing Aja Meri Gadi Mein Baith Ja. Let's do it together. Let's sing it. 1, 2, 3, go. Aja Meri Gadi Mein Baith Ja. Aja Meri Gadi Mein Baith Ja. Cool, so candid. Okay, now let's come and talk about your purpose of visiting India. What is your main purpose of this visit?
It's really simple. Like people ask me what's my main purpose is to give the love back where the Indian people give me for all this year. I really come here is nothing for business, is to meet the kids, going to, to the slum, to the academy, understand the culture, enjoying the food. And you know what I noticed since I am here? I see many smile on the face of many people. And, it's just like a connection when I believe in God, I believe in the universe where I'm supposed to be here right now. And I just enjoy it. And I just want to make sure the people I meet, we share the same value because in 1.5 billion people, you can do so many things and they deserve it because I can see the Indian people are determined, are passionate, they anger about doing everything they're doing with their heart. And that's the way I am. So that's why I am here. I am here just to connect, meet people. And if I can give whatever of myself, I will because I'm in love. I'm in love.
That is so nice. It's so nice to hear you talk about giving back all the love that you've received all these years and will continue to receive. Now, a big part of Indian culture, it's the food. And I already saw that you enjoyed the pani puri. What are the few food items that you really loved here? Like if you could describe the experience and list down your favorite Indian dishes, that'll be great.
Without any hesitation is butter chicken. Butter chicken is my favorite because also my dad is from Senegal, so we have lot of similarity and all the spice and I eat the brain of the goat. So
Bheja fry.
Beta fry. I try out for this. So no, I'm just trying everything. It will be difficult to put one good because I went to restaurant, I went to place, and from the starter to the main course, the dessert, everything was like so good.
This was our food. So if you could suggest a dish from your culture to your Indian fans, which one would it be?
Oh, it's the butter chicken. It's not like
But we already know that. Something
I,
that we should try.
from
From your culture.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So I will say my mom's side is French. So French is really we call it bœuf bourguignon. With it look like a soup. So I will say the bœuf bourguignon in French. And for my dad's side from Senegal, I will say the chebu jeune or chebu yap. Cheb in Senegal mean rice. Bujan mean meat. So the chebu jeune, no, sorry, fish. And chebu yap mean meat. It's just a red rice with a lot of vegetable. Like I say, you can cook it with beef or fish. This is my favorite dishes, and my mom, when she make it, I can't explain how good it just brings me back to my childhood when I was like 5 years old.
Amazing. Gluten-free protein and fiber. We're going to try this. Okay, now you've been one of the greatest footballers of all time, and I can't even imagine the journey and the hard work it took to reach there and stay there. What is the biggest sacrifice that you made to fulfill your dream of becoming one of the greatest footballers of all time?
I would say the biggest sacrifice, wow, is my happiness, my time of my life. That's why, I write my book 3 years ago now. And I explain to the kids, it's a long journey because the new generation, they want everything fast. But life is full of challenge. That's why my brand, I love this game, is nothing about football or any sport, cricket or whatever. It's about life. Sometimes in life, you win, you lose, but you always have to stay positive. That's the message I'm always spreading around the world. And this is me. And, I will tell you a story. I remember my first son, Lenny, was 3 years old. And one day I'm back home and he was crying. I said, why you cry? He said, because I hate Manchester United. I said, why you hate Manchester United? I was like maybe thinking he's a Liverpool fan or Arsenal fan or whatever. He said, and his answer, he said, because they took my dad away. And this is to show you,
My God.
sometimes you have to sacrifice even the time with your own family because people don't see behind the scene, and we are training really hard, and some players they can train and having a good life, but me, I was really disciplined with myself. It was training, home, recovery, training, home, repeat. Why I say also my happiness, because when you become such a player like I was, you become a robot. So you eat, you sleep, football. So even your emotion, you have to keep your emotion inside because you are like in a war mood. You are in a war mood. Every single training, everything I do, I want it like to improve. So you sacrifice a lot of the time with your family. You sacrifice also your happiness. And, I didn't have the chance when I was young to go out with my friend, going to place, having fun. And, my friends were quite sad. And they were like, Patrice, wow, we can't enjoy. I say, guys, but I have another goal. And when I will retire, I will enjoy more. So that's why now, traveling around the world, discovering new culture. I'm an investor and a businessman now. I'm an advocate of ending the violence against children. Those kind of things now make me more happy than when I used to play football.
Wow. That is so inspiring, how much you have to give up. I think the time with your family, if you give up on that's the biggest sacrifice. You're right. When you played your last game, the game after which you retired, when the game ended, and that moment, what was the first moment that hit you?
I'll be honest with you. So I didn't know I was like going to retire. I was like thinking the end of the season. I was at the time at West Ham, and the owner said, Patrice, please, can you sign an extra year? Then, I was thinking to myself, I win everything. I want to do something different. I want to make an impact on earth. I'll be honest with you. When I retire, I was just happy. I was just happy, content, because if someone tells that 13 years old will be like named one of the greatest left back in the world, I will never believe that. So I fully enjoy. I'm someone, I live the present. I'm always focused in the present. Right now, I'm focused in your interview. I don't think about what I'm going to do next or whatever. And I say to people, if you think about the past, you're going to live with regret. If you think about the future, you're going to live with anxiety and stress. So I'm just focused in the present, and I stop. Bam! It's a new life. I think people, I like to to call myself a nice bear. And as a football player, but down as the human side, for me, that's what is the most important. You know, when I have 2 shelters in Senegal, more than 400 kids, that's when I'm like, okay, that's the reason why I'm on Earth. When I'm going to go, I think it's tomorrow, going in the slum, because I love to go there to see those kids, talking to them, because they can dream. Because I grew up in the street. When I was the age of 13, I used to beg money to buy a sandwich. And I was happy. You know, when people read my book, I've been sexually abused at the age of 13, but I don't call myself a victim. I call myself a survivor, because I never give up. And life, you know, is full of challenge. And today I'm an advocate of ending the violence against children. You know, I've been to the UN in New York. I'm the only sportsman speaking in one of the most powerful podium in the world. You know, when I see the Obama and the Trump, all of those people, and I'm the Patrice Evra talking and, you know, protecting all these children, this is more important than win any trophy, you know. And even on my social media, when I make some video and I saw the comment, the guy say, Patrice, my dad just passed away, but watching one of your video make me smile. This is more important than winning the Champions League or the Premier League or the Italian League, whatever trophy I won.
Oh my God, that is beautiful. You said you're a survivor. I think you're a warrior. That's even better, because you have won. You have fought and you've won and you've achieved, which millions, billions only dream of. So I think what you've achieved is absolutely extraordinary, because you have such a well-rounded approach to what life really is and happiness really is. What do you think has been your greatest contribution to the world? I don't think you'll name any of your professional achievements here when it comes to football, because you seem to have a much deeper understanding of what happiness is.
But of course, because at the end, we are all human beings, no matter if you're a great footballer. No, my biggest accomplishment, to be honest, is I promised my mother, she's my hero. You know, when I talk about my mom, I always get emotional. But my biggest achievement is I said, Mom, don't worry. The day I will sign my first contract, I will buy you a house. And I bought a house for her. So this is my biggest achievement.
Biggest achievement.
Wow. And on the field, have you had any regrets? Some game that, maybe I could have played this differently? Like, do you have anything that bothered you?
I'll be honest, you know, that's why I say I don't live life with regret. I think everything can happen for a reason. You know, I play 5 Champions League final, I lose 4, I win 1. You know, of course, I would say I wish I have more, but we were playing against Barcelona, when I was in Monaco, when I was with Manchester United. So no, regret. I never live with regret. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I always say every day I wake up, I want to be the best version of myself. And things happen, like I said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you just have to love this game.
That's awesome. I'm loving your energy. You're so positive. It's like I can feel it from my screen. I'm going to teach you 3 phrases which you can use all the time. Okay? Can we do that?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. So first one is, if you want to say, okay, let's go. Then you say, chalo, chalo.
Chalo, easy. Chalo, easy.
Yeah, chalo. And if you want to say, let's go fast, you can say, jaldi chalo.
Jaldi chalo.
Yes. Spot on pronunciation. That's the first one. Second one. This is kind of a slang and a cool one which everybody uses. Actually, the meaning is amazing. And you say jhakas.
Jhakas.
Yes. Awesome.